Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com. And this is actually a pretty common question I get as well. I'll be working with a doctor and be like, hey, the last time you guys took a Pano on this case was, 9 months, 11 months, 12 months ago. I think we're due for a progress Pano here. Or maybe it's a case that had an exam and had a treatment plan and the patient went away for a little while, came back. There's some difference in teeth and we're like, okay, we need to get a new X-ray just to, make sure that the treatment plan's still the same. This is pretty common. If you're going to do ortho, occasionally you're going to have to take progress X-rays, progress panos. We don't all have 3D eyes, so especially if there's impactions or unerupted teeth, you got to see what's going on. So a lot of times doctors are like, hey, mom doesn't want to take the X-ray, or I don't know how do I explain this to mom that we need an X-ray? So all doctors should have this down. I mean, you can go into AI, you can go into, Chat GPT, and basically panoramic X-rays in dentistry. I'm assuming you're not using a Pano that was built in the 70s. I'm assuming you guys have the low radiation Panos. If not, you need to upgrade your technology in your office so that it's standard of care. But panoramic X-rays use such a smaller amount of ionizing radiation to make a single image of the entire mouth, basically. It is less or equal to like gardening in your backyard, eating 2 bananas, being in the same room as where your router is in your house, using AirPods, flying on an airplane over ocean. All this stuff is about the same, right? So panoramic X-ray, and you should really memorize this, has 0.01 millisieverts. It's like nothing. So it's comparable to all these other things, basically, okay? So it's very low, it's ALARA, as low as reasonably achievable. You can still use lead aprons and thyroid collars, although I've heard those for the most part aren't being used as much anymore in a lot of offices. So yeah, you should just have some idea of what else is out there and where else you can get radiation. Definitely. Basically it's the same amount as, digging in the ground, flying for a few hours in the air. What else? Things like that. So you guys get the idea. This is getting a little absurd. So you need to really make this crystal clear with your patients at the beginning that X-rays are going to be needed when they're needed. You need to be able to see the roots and how they are. We don't want to be banging teeth under the bone. We don't want to make a move and take a next step if it's too early and a tooth isn't fully developed. So they need to expect that they're going to have progress X-rays at the bare minimum every year, but probably more likely depending on what's going on. And that's just how it is. All right. Thanks so much.